Let's mimic fog in two different ways. For the first way, start with the tube tool, and then, with curve selected, draw a random curve throughout the space you want the fog to be. Double-click radius so that you can edit the yellow dots that will change the radius at each point. Make some random changes to fill up the space. Validate when you're satisfied, then with the paint tool, add a new layer. Make the paint completely black and set the roughness to 1. Then click Paint All. Add another layer and set the paint to be completely white. Change the material mode to additive. Now the black paint becomes almost invisible. Using the white paint on the new layer, start painting in patches where you want the fog to be. Use the layer slider to control the opacity based on your preference. And you can also change the opacity of the additive material. Make a few more copies of this fog and rotate them. And that's the first way to mimic fog. For the second method, we're going to be painting the fog. Add a sphere, scale up. Add a layer, and make the paint completely black with roughness to 1, and paint all. In the material settings, set it to additive and lower the opacity until the sphere is almost invisible. In the new layer, change the paint to be completely white and start painting in some fog. Make sure the brush is set to something with a smooth falloff. That way it won't have any hard edges. To get more detail, you can turn on dynamic topology and then paint. This way, it will automatically insert vertices where you have more detailed paint. Optionally, if you want the fog to be thicker, duplicate the sphere and use the gizmo to rotate. Adjust the layer slider and opacity based on your preference. And that's the second way to make fog.